Holy shit!
away.
Oh my god, let's get the fuck out of me. Oh my god. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 Modded through Hazel's Eyes. As you can see, I got the teleporter, the signal interceptor, to work, and Maxon is now talking to us because he will send us into the Institute. And I would say just like, you know, head in. Yeah. You sure Ingram know what she's doing?
You sure Ingram knows what she's doing?
Proctor Ingram's managed to keep a 40,000-ton airship aloft for the past 5 years. I'd say that earns her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
That
okay.
being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now,
Dan's love
I want
that.
you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact. So it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
At Victorium.
Elder Maxon?
Refrain from opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Roger that.
Yes. You know me, I have a happy trigger finger, you know? No guarantees. Ingram.
Proctor Ingram.
I've checked and rechecked everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. You wanted to get into the Institute, right? Well, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, Jesus.
Let's see.
Let's
Relays
go.
dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete.
My
Ramping
doggies.
the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Damn it. Up yours.
We're here, guys. And it's super dark. Let me quickly change the EMB things for NECX because was it here? No. What was it? There was it was haha. The EMB has like the setting for NECX as well.
Sweet.
So it makes the Institute darker.
I wondered if you might make it here.
But it's okay for me because I have a darker Institute.
I'm known as Father.
Mm-hmm.
The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay. Let's see. We have a holotape we need to load. Network scanner. Initiate network scan. Okay, that's it. Eject the holotape. Let's go. Let's make a save here. Whew, we're here, guys. Jesus. Took us a long time, huh? Which level are we now? 84. And we're here. Come on.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
There we are.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Come on, Sean. We need to go.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
We're leaving this place. Together, okay? Okay, Sean?
What's going on? Father? Father! I don't
Sean!
know you. Go away.
Open the door!
Father! Father, help me! There's someone here! Help me! Father?
Sean, please!
Father, help me!
Calm down.
She's trying to take me!
I'll get you out of there!
Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all difficult to take in.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal to find your son.
Oh yeah.
Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Hell of a story, but... I guess it does make sense.
I'm glad you're willing to accept the truth. It's quite encouraging. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics.
Like a fucking suitcase,
The most
right?
logical starting
Like,
point,
oh, I
of
need a new
course, was
suitcase.
human.
Let's acquire
Plenty
someone
of that was
something from
available, of course,
from
but
the
it had all
store.
become corrupted.
Let's acquire a baby.
This wasteland, radiation affected everyone, even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above. Members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
I don't want to hear any more right now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
The thing is, Hazel, of course, is part of the Brotherhood, and Maxon said that we need to infiltrate the Institute, but at this point, Hazel didn't know that Father would be her son, right? And I think she would decide not what's best for the Brotherhood, but what's best for her. And I think...
This really is a matter of importance.
Yeah, I know. She would decide to not be a part of it.
I won't be a part of this. I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them.
And they're right.
And you would side with them.
Yes.
None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Goodbye. We will see us again when I
Sean,
destroy you with the Brotherhood.
Differently.
Too bad.
Always wanted to do that. That's the first time that I do this with the Brotherhood. So we will embrace it now. Look how fucking fast the elevator is now. And some of you may ask yourself, and me included, yeah, but you are doing the Brotherhood ending. How will you get Dr. Lee? I will not. That's the thing. You will see. Because this is something that I even not know about until some of you told me. But I will not spoil anything more. You will see. Farewell, Institute. We will see us again. We will destroy you.
Bitch.
And there we are. And now off to the Pridwin. The guys should be here. They will load in. There's why do I not have something to shoot with?
My pleasure. Bingo.
Where are the guys?
Okay.
Okay, there are, Ow!
Good riddance to that scum.
Oh, I mutated again. I have no idea what I did, or what I got.
I'm You're not killing me.
Yeah, I know,
Please tell me we're
Jangles.
done.
Jesus Christ.
Sweet. Yes. Nice. Hell yeah.
That's... Oh! It was a legendary one.
I'll just take this.
Okay, guys. We are off to Elder Maxon. I don't even know, is the... Yeah. The Dr. Lee thing failed. So, where is the... I don't even have a map marker. This is better.
Come to mama.
Okay, let's go. Off to the Pritwin. I mean, in the end, I think it's definitely valid that she decided for herself that she don't want to be in the Institute, right? I mean, she could do the whole spiel, a la, oh yeah, I want to join you and infiltrate the Institute for the Brotherhood. But I kind of think that the shock seeing her own son at the head of the Institute will bring her to her thinking it's not worth it. You know, I don't want to be near that person, or I don't want to be in his vicinity. I just want to be away from him. And that did, yeah, and that is what she decided. To not infiltrate the Institute, because it would have been maybe... What was that? Too painful for her. And I think that's definitely valid. Let's swim over here, and then there is the Pritwin. Isn't there, was it this one? Is there
How
a...
you doing, buddy?
Is there a power armor here? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, Geronimo! Whee! Yeah, I know. You meet me on the other side. I know. And of course I'm ill. Yay, okay. Holy shit!
away.
Oh my god, let's get the fuck out of me! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god, you piece of garbage! Oh, Jesus Christ. Where the fuck were you, Dance? You... Oh my god, my heart. Oh, that jump scared me. If I scream too loud, my microphone will will power me down. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Are we all together? Where's the monkey? There's the monkey. Oh man, now we need to report back to not Paladin Dance, Elder Maxon. But first we are getting the holotape to, yeah, Proctor Ingram.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again?
Look at Dance.
Piece of cake. You can make jokes all you want.
What's the
but
shot
I wouldn't
color?
put so much faith in technology I didn't understand.
Oh.
Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Mm-hmm.
For all we know, that's a recipe for Deathclaw surprise.
Well, it's the best we could do with such short notice. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details? Good luck, Knight.
Yeah, about that. Yeah. Dance loved that. Good for him. Yeah, we're here on the Pridwin again. Nice jangles, right? Come on. Okay, let's go.
Elder.
Lancer Captain Kells has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight. Lancer Captain Kells has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight.
There isn't much to explain. What's done is done.
That's your explanation?
I stand by my actions, sir.
Do you? Well, if nothing else, you have the courage to stand your ground. That doesn't absolve you from your mistake. But let's just say you've earned back some of my respect. Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect that should ensure completion of our special project. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
Elder Maxon?
I'm eagerly awaiting Liberty Prime's completion, Knight. Return to your duties.
I don't even know who, at this point, I don't even know who,
Station keeping maintained.
Liberty Reprimed. Okay. But first I need to sleep.
Attention, this is a reminder. Any recovered historical, technological, or social documentation should be delivered directly to Proctor Quinlan.
There's always someone in my bed. Morning.
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're
Any
lucky to
Brotherhood
have
soldiers
her
that
on
have not received
No
Yeah.
argument here.
assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
If it was up to
Wait,
me,
that was done
I'd
here,
take
yeah?
every
Yeah.
Bell, Mutie, and Send and shoot them into space.
So, how are you gonna do that?
Okay.
Damn ferals.
Look, there's Brandis. Do we need to cook something?
Dr. Tegan's looking
Possibly.
for folks to procure supplies from local farms. You should talk to him.
Sweet. Yes.
Holy moly, holy moly.
Mine now. Excellent.
Oh my god, what is happening? Holy shit, holy shit. Oh my god.
And I'll just take.
Oh man, I have a lot of shit in my inventory from the cooking. Okay, nice. Let's make a save. Let's go to Procter Ingram. Let's go.
Hey, boy.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Nothing.
He didn't tell me anything.
Makes sense. We've been trying to keep it under wraps until the time was right. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Procter Ingram?
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
I assume you can fix that?
I wish it was that simple. If this happened to one of the robots on the Pridwin, I'd just swap out its fusion pile. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. What we need is a robotics expert, and there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor Skara. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots. Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us. Oh, and take this with you. Once she sees one of those Cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's CPU and we'll see if we can't get the big guy moving.
Cerebro fusion adapter. Yeah, whatever that is. And there it is, guys. Listen, I played this game for thousands of hours, and I never knew that you can recruit Professor Skara to build Liberty Prime. And I'm sure some of you are sitting right now in front of the video like, what the hell? I know I did when Doc told me it. Doc was the one that told me that you can recruit Skara for the Brotherhood to build Liberty Prime. So Doc, thank you again I think it was a nice surprise for a lot of you. It was definitely for me. And I knew from the start that I would do this, that I thought about, am I shooting Dr. Lee or am I shooting Father? You know what? We are going the wholesome way. We're just saying no, right? And I'm so pumped because, like I said, this is the first time that I am doing this because I never knew that you can recruit Professor Scarra from Diamond City. And this is also why we were in the Science Center beforehand. It's fucking crazy. I can't wait to find out what will happen, and it's so crazy, right? It's so fucking crazy. I mean, in the end, it makes sense because, of course, it doesn't matter which faction you are from. If you are in the Institute, you have the option to say no and say, listen, Sean, I'm not doing this. I'm out of here. Right? But I never thought about this. I mean, I played a lot of Brotherhood. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of the Brotherhood, right? But I played a lot of Brotherhood endings, a lot of them. And I never in a million years thought about saying no. So I don't even get to Dr. Lee, right? I never thought about this. So it was such a surprise when Doc told me that you can recruit Professor Scarra in the Science Center in Diamond City to build Liberty Prime. That is so fucking crazy. So I hope this was a nice surprise for a lot of you. And in the next episode, we are going to Diamond City to get Professor Scarra into the Brotherhood. So thank you for being here as always. And I see you in the next one. Bye, guys.